something a little less serious, bowl predictions. And, Pete, you're going to yell at me. Rick, you'll probably yell at me, too. That's fine. So we'll start with our offensive bowl predictions. And, Pete, I'll give you the opportunity to go first so I can yell at you before you turn it around on me.
Why are you yelling at me? What running back from Texas A&M am I talking about?
Achane.
He got it right. He got it right.
What's your bowl prediction?
Devon Achane, who's a track star running back from Texas A&M, can really fly. I love the way he plays the game. Is going to break the record for the 40 here. And Chris Johnson is the record holder at 4.24. That's coming down when he runs the 40 here.
He's a legit track guy. He ran the 100.
He's also a really good football player.
Great football player.
Yeah. I love him. I think this running. I've said it all along. I think this running back class is loaded. You're going to find guys in the 3rd and 4th round. They're going to be big time players.
You're going to find guys on Saturday that are going to come in and help.
I agree.
Have an impact.
I agree.
On
I
the
love
team.
this class, and he's going to break the record.
I think Achane, Texas A&M running back, is a second-round pick all day long. 10.03 wind-dated 100. So wind-dated, so not official, but that's still trucking.
That's flying.
That's flying. All right, Rick, let's see if you can top that. I give that a C-. Go ahead.
I think it's a very bold prediction.
Oh,
but
stop it.
Unfortunately, I'm going to top your bold prediction
Let's
with
hear it.
my bold prediction.
Let's hear it.
I am going to say that Jalen Hyatt will be the fastest player at the Combine this year, the receiver from Tennessee.
That's not really that bold, I'll be honest with you.
It's bold. It's bolder than you're bold.
Did you say he's going to break the 40 record?
Huh?
Did you say he's
I
going to
don't think anyone's going to break the 40 record.
Well, I predicted he would, so then he would be the
Yeah,
fastest guy in the Combine. My bold outdoes your bold.
I'm doubling down on my bold that Hyatt will be fast, and I'll bet you $1 because I bet everybody $1.
He bets everyone $1.
You want to bet me $1 that
that
Achane
Hyatt
is faster than Hyatt?
Yeah, I'm going to say Hyatt's faster than
Okay.
Achane.
That's a good bet.
You're
Debo, the producer, is keeping track of these bets, so we'll keep that going. My bold prediction, which you guys are going to love because I can see it in your eyes, I can sense it. Anthony Richardson, one of the best athletes in this draft class, 6'4", probably 225, is going to run a sub 4.5. Think about that at that size. How does that strike you, Pete?
I thought you were going to say he was going to put Bryce Young in his baby stroller and wheel him around or something.
What a terrible person.
Oh, my God.
What a terrible person. That's a terrible
Bryce Young's so little.
You're no longer invited on our podcast.
Right.
You're no longer a distinguished guest.
Really,
4.5 is moving
yours
to that
is not
size.
that bold.
Give me a grade.
D.
What
That's
do
a
you think?
D.
I would give you a D+ because
Thank
it is
you.
a big man that moves. But
You guys are acting like he's
apparently you didn't read what Debo sent us.
Bold.
It's supposed to be an outline.
Bold.
You're
You didn't go
going
bold.
with a conservative.
If he run, let's put it this way: if he runs 4.6, are people going to start wondering if he's that fast?
No, we're just talking about speed.
No,
The combine's all about running fast and jumping high.
You should have been really bold and said under 4.4.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that's
would have
just
been
stupid,
bold.
though. That's you guys.
That's
don't
bold.
under-
That's
you
bold.
bold.
The whole process is
Okay.
to do something bold.
And let's quickly let's rate. We're doing grades. Let's grade Jalen Hyatt being the fastest receiver here. Rick's pick.
Not the fastest receiver,
The fastest player.
the fastest player.
Oh, that's bold. I'll give that an A-. That's pretty bold.
I'll give him a C+.
Oh.
C+.
Well, coming from you, that's actually a compliment.
Okay, let's
Just
go.
like the grade you got in college, your class is C+.
You
And by
gave
the
me all
way-
A's.
By the way, Justin Fields ran a 4.46. So
That
that's,
wasn't here. That was at the Ohio State Pro Day. I was there for that.
So did times measure differently in Ohio than they do in Indiana?
They do because
They run on their
they run on their home turf.
and
All right.
sometimes it's only 39 yards.
And it's
Sometimes
downhill.
it's downhill.
Yeah,
Get it.
right.
Stop it. All right, let's go to the defensive side because you guys are making less and less sense as we get through this block. All right, we'll start with you this time, Rick, doing the defense. And this is bold simply because it's crazy. Go ahead.
My bold prediction is that Riley Moss, the corner from Iowa, will run under 4.45 seconds in the 40-yard dash.
Why'd you add the little .45?
He didn't want to go 4.4.
Why didn't you put 4.4 on there? It would have been really bold if you went under
4.45
4.4.
is bold.
I'll change that. I'll go. He'll break under 4.4 in the 40.
Wow.
That-
And
you
by
know
the
what?
way, he loves him so much. I swear that kid went to Alabama.
He does like him. He
I mean, are you on the payroll at Iowa too? I don't know what's going on here.
Riley Moss.
I just watch good football players, and I like good football players.
Riley Moss is a good football player.
He's a good football player.
He doesn't play at 4.4,
No.
but it sounds like he may time that well. Alec Pierce was a surprise last year when he ran sub 4.4.
That's actually not that bold.
It was bold. Now you're
Now
saying
you
it's
made it
not
bold.
because
No.
he just said
No,
he
4.4.
gave you an example.
4.4.
He changed it to
He'll
4.4.
be in the 4.3s.
He's going to run 4.3s. That's bold.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
give that an
I will
A.
take that bold.
That's an A.
Go ahead, Pete. What's your defensive prospect?
Mozzie
bowl
Smith,
prediction?
the guy from Michigan, the nose tackle from Michigan, who I love, by the way. I think he's going to be a big-time player. He might actually end up being maybe a captain of a certain team down the road, huh? The better than team?
I see, yeah.
Maybe, huh?
I doubt that.
Oh, well, you know what? You don't do it, I do it. So you have no say-so in it. We'll break the record for reps, 49 reps.
49. Rick,
He's going to break the record for 225.
I found out that Rick was a former amateur powerlifter. How does 49 reps sound to you for Mozzie Smith as a record?
Well, when a guy has 22-inch arms, he's going to be able to do 65 reps.
He doesn't have 22 inch. You're thinking of Peter Skoronski. What are you talking about? No,
I was thinking of Pete Prisco, but
I do. But he doesn't have that short arms. And by the way,
He's a great athlete.
He's repped 325 22 times.
allegedly.
Well, he's going to break the record.
I give that an A. I will give you a solid A for that.
Yeah.
2 A's. Get ready. Get your A pluses
But wait,
out.
you were once a power lifter?
Amateur.
Amateur.
You knew there was a meathead in there somewhere.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him. Wait till you hear the story how he hurt himself.
He's a meathead.
All right, here we go. My bold prediction on the defensive side is the first guy we talked to this morning here, a guy that Rick and I fell in love with once again, Miles Murphy, the edge rusher out of Clemson, 6'5", it turns out, 275. He is going to run a sub 4.6. How does that get your ducks?
That's boring.
Ugh,
that might
God.
even be the worst one of all of them.
That was worse than your first bold
Yeah, it really
prediction.
is. It's terrible.
4.6
You
is
need to
moving
go
at
out
that
on a
size.
limb.
That's terrible. By the way, you said you love him now. Last week when I talked about him, you didn't like his game that much.
I changed my mind.
What are you doing?
I talked to him.
No, just because he interviewed a guy. That's typical Ryan.
It is.
Combine.
It is typical
This is
me.
Ryan at the combine. He talks to a guy. He didn't like his tape. He talks to him, and now he likes him.
Because he was a, mechanical engineer?
Very smart young man. His brother was a mechanical engineer. He took academics very seriously. And you know, Pete,
Why should that change your view?
Pete, you know that I have a soft spot for people who seem like good people. So that's my issue. I liked him. Yeah, I liked his tape.
He didn't love his tape.
I didn't
'cause
love
I brought
it.
it up to you
No,
last
you're right.
week.
I
and
didn't
you
love it. I liked it. He has a lot of room for growth, and we agree on that part. Grade my A+ bowl prediction.
That's an F.
You guys are the
That's
worst.
terrible.
I mean, how many guys have been that size come in and run in the 4.55s? There's 100 of them.
Not name two.
Huh?
He can't name two. You name one. Exactly. Here we go.
I'm trying to think. Mike Mamula.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
35 years ago.
And then he got drafted in the first round, high in the first round, by the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's not
Bad pick.
bold.
That's not bold. That really isn't bold.
Meanwhile, neither of you can name one. That's fine.
Well, I just did. Mike Mamula did.
We'll see.
If we had a producer and a director in Debo that would go and put a graphic up of how many guys at that size have run under 4.6,
in Debo's
that
defense,
would prove your.
he's the podcast producer. You're just throwing him under the bus.
In Debo's defense, he didn't think he was going to put something up so obvious either. He didn't have a graphic that long
No.
with every guy who did it.
All right, look, we're going to get out of here.
It's not really bold. So
I've
it
had
was
enough of this. Fun fact, by the way.
No, the best part about this is the fact that you have now, all of a sudden, you've found a crush. You like Miles Murphy now as a pass rusher.
There will be a lot more guys that I end up loving by the end of this week.
That's scary. We should keep him away from the interview process. He falls in love with guys too much.